Welcome to Patch Notes, a game where you need to enter other games in order to fix their bugs. Let's go ahead and press play. As you can see here, there's 3 different notes that you have to start. They have information about the bug within the game. Of course, first you have the game's original name, the genre of the original game as well, the bug name that you will be looking for, the general location of the bug within the stage, and a meter which tells you how many bugs apart from the music bug will spawn. And below it we have a tip, and we will read that here in a second, but first let's check out the shop. To begin with, you have no money since of course we just started the game, but as you can see, we have a dash, a double jump, and a range attack, whose moves will be on screen. As tip, a nasty bug has made its nest in the level. Look out and inspect anything that is out of place, and inspect it by pressing E. Once you've selected a game, you can move left and right using A and D and spacebar to jump. We're going to move towards this bug first, and as you see, if it touches you, it will do damage, and they chase you if you're close enough to them. You're not defenseless though. You can left click to use your bug spray, and it deals damage to them. If you deal enough, you can take them out. You get awarded points for every bug that you defeat. They're not the only danger though. Stage hazards are also very dangerous, and they can oftentimes do more damage than the bugs themselves. If they do enough and take you out, it's game over. You can go to the main menu or restart though. Taking stage hazards is the easiest spraying them with your bug spray as well. Once you reach the top, if you walk into this guy, then as you can see, you go to the next stage. And is there something out of place to you? If you said this jukebox over here, then you would be correct. That seems to be something we should inspect. We get close to it and press E as you remember in the tip. Then a big bug spawns, and this one looks like a boss. Let's take him out, and as you can see, you get a task complete scorecard with base points, bonuses, your final points, and how much money you earned. This is pretty easy so you didn't get much, and it takes you straight back to the main menu. So click to the shop, you can see you still have your money. Patch Notes was made entirely in Unity as our game engine. As you can see, here is the main menu, and if we click over here, we can see the game that you were just in, Coffee Crackdown. As you can see, there's a jukebox as well as some of the other level bits. And if we move over here, here's a different one. You get the whole layout. This is your little sneak peek at what else is to come. Since the first game is pretty much just the tutorial, they get a lot bigger and a lot more complex as you go on. All of our code is programmed in Visual Studio Code by ourselves, by our students. So you can see here's the player movement script along with a few other scripts that we also use throughout the game. Much like our code, all of our graphics were also made by ourselves using an open source website called Piskel. And of course, our music was also made using an open source website called Drumbox. If you're ever in a game and you need to pause, you can always press 0 to get yourself a drink of water or anything, and you can come back by pressing resume. You can also return back to the main menu if you decide to stop playing the level entirely. If you close out the game and need to come back, don't worry. Patch Notes saves all of your stats, including your money and any purchase item that you have. It also saves the total amount of points you have, and this is important because the more points you rack up after you finish levels, then the harder the levels you'll get, and you'll get more options. So what are you waiting for? As you can see, many of these games have a lot of different bugs that need to be patched, and someone's got to do it. So I trust that you will be able to help these games to restore back to their former glory. Happy patching! Hope to see you soon.